Welcome to the Poor Man's Gourmet Kitchen, where we share gourmet recipes at a low-budget wonder. Now check this out.
First thing you want to do is give them a real good rinse. Get rid of any sand or soot that may be on the shells. Then get some boiling water and add some salt and a little bit of olive oil. Drop them right in. Bring that water back up to a boil. After a couple minutes, you can start removing them with a slotted spoon. And save this boiling water because we're going to need it later on in this recipe. Once you've let them cool down a little bit, just grab each one and pull out every individual clam. Once you get a pile like this, you can take your shells and snap them right in two. Then you come back and cut every individual clam right in two. Moving on, we're going to cut some julienne slices out of this red bell pepper. Now some onion. Definitely some leek. And that should be enough. We're going to cut up some mushroom as well, and we want this into small pieces. I'm also going to cut a sliver out of this ginger root. This will really help bring out some great flavor. And we want this pretty much chopped. And of course, some chopped garlic as well. And last but not least, some freshly chopped parsley. Now in a hot pan, we're going to start melting this butter and drizzle in a little bit of olive oil. I like to melt that down here, stir it across the whole bottom of the pan before I start adding these bay scallops. And it ain't rocket science. All you have to do is stir and saute these for several minutes. Salt and pepper just for the seasoning. And then I just scoop them out with a slotted spoon, set them aside, and get ready for the next step. And that's adding our vegetables to the scallop, olive oil, and butter that's left over in the pan. This helps take the flavor to a whole new level. But we're not done yet. We want to season it here just a little bit. Salt and pepper is all. But then we're going to come back over here on the top and pour in a little bit of that clam juice I mentioned at the beginning we needed to save. A little bit of white wine as well. Just a splash. Stir that in just enough and then add in your breadcrumbs. And I'm using stuffing because it's a little bit seasoned and it's really going to help make these things pop. And what you're looking for is getting it to suck up all the juice, make sure all the liquid's gone, and then you're ready. It's time to stuff some shells. And by cutting all these clams in half and adding in the bay scallops, one on each side, you make these baked clams go further, because now we're going to have twice the amount of stuffed clams than we originally would have had just doing one side. And all you have to do is make them all look like this. And then I just fill up a mini cupcake pan so they'll all stabilize through the bake. You can line a pan with rock salt, but I find it's just a waste. And you're looking at a high broil for about 5 minutes. And there you have it. Stuffed baked clams right here in the Poor Man's Gourmet Kitchen.
Thank you for watching, and be sure to stop by PoorMansGourmetKitchen.com for more recipes and exact ingredients.